Many centuries ago, in the verdant forest near Rajgir, Gautam Buddha traveled from village to village, spreading his message of peace, mindfulness, and compassion. Clad in simple robes, walking barefoot with his disciples, he sought to guide people on the path to enlightenment, not through force, but through understanding. One warm afternoon, Buddha and his disciples entered a quiet village and stopped beneath a shady banyan tree to rest. Word of his arrival quickly spread, and a crowd began to gather, some curious, some devoted, and some skeptical. Among them was a man who was known in the village for his temper. He was suspicious of monks and spiritual teachers, believing them to be deceivers who tricked people with false hope. When he heard that Buddha had arrived and people were rushing to see him, the man became furious. He stormed toward the tree where Buddha sat, surrounded by calm disciples. Without hesitation, the man shouted, "You! You with your shaved head and your empty words! What are you doing here? Are you trying to fool these simple people with your so-called wisdom?" Buddha slowly opened his eyes and looked at the man. His gaze was steady but kind, his face without the slightest trace of anger. "You're a disgrace," the man continued, voice rising. "You teach people to do nothing, to renounce the world. You're a danger to society." The crowd gasped. Several disciples moved closer to Buddha, concerned that the man might become violent. But Buddha raised his hand gently, signaling them to stay back. He waited patiently for the man to finish. When the angry tirade had burned itself out, Buddha finally spoke in a soft, even voice. "May I ask you a question?" The man blinked, thrown off by the calmness in Buddha's tone. "What?" Buddha asked. "If someone offers you a gift, and you choose not to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man scoffed. "It still belongs to the one who offered it, of course." Buddha nodded gently. "Yes. In the same way, if you offer me anger, and I do not accept it, to whom does it belong?" The man was silent. Buddha continued, his voice like a stream flowing over smooth stones. "Your anger is your gift, but I do not accept it. I choose to remain at peace. You, however, will carry its weight. The anger you feel, where does it truly come from? Is it from me or from something inside you?" The crowd was silent now. Even the birds in the trees seemed to pause. The man stood frozen, his chest heaving. His hands, once clenched in rage, slowly opened. His face softened. For a long moment he said nothing. Then, without another word, he turned and walked away. Some mocked him, some felt sorry for him, but Buddha, still seated in quiet calm, said nothing more. Days later, the same man returned. This time he came alone, not with fists or fury, but with humility in his eyes. He bowed before Buddha and said, "Master, I came to insult you, but you gave me nothing in return, not hatred, not even words. You gave me only silence and reflection. I realize now I have lived my life throwing fire at others, only to burn myself." Buddha smiled gently. "Fire does not destroy by existing. It destroys only when we hold it too tightly." The man became his disciple, walking the path of peace from that day on. If this story touched your heart, let us know in the comments what it meant to you. Like the video if you believe in the power of peace. And don't forget to subscribe for more beautiful stories filled with wisdom, inspiration, and calm.